I'm Iman Blair. I'm the Executive Vice President here at PenFed for Enterprise Data, AI, and Programs.
I'm Maura Watson. I'm the Executive Vice President for Risk, InfoSec, and Talent.
My name is Sarah Heinzman. I'm the CFO at PenFed. I'm also Head of Marketing and Strategy.
I think the one item that helped me the most along the way that I think may be helpful for other women starting out is to not censor yourself from speaking about your husband, your children, your elder care, your personal life at work. I believe that bringing your whole self to work humanizes you. It helps your employees to trust you, and those are really the keys to strong leadership at work.
The one thing that I would tell women, especially younger women, is always to believe in yourself and just speak up for yourself a lot. We tend to, as women, I think, not highlight all the accomplishments. We tend to be very reserved about something like that, but it's good to know who you are first.
You really need to take care of yourself if you're ever going to be able to take care of anybody else. The thing about life, the thing about kids, the thing about your life, the thing about your career is like everything changes. This is a moment in time. Whatever you're going through, whatever stress is in your life, whatever you think is like the most important thing ever, it's going to change, and there's a lot of peace in that. So give yourself grace.
I'm going to give an example of something that was actually pre-career. I come from a family of 6 children. There was not excess cash lying around to pay for school. I paid for my own university. And while I was there, I had the opportunity to enroll in the graduate school at night simultaneously to the undergraduate program. I was smart enough to know that once I left school, I would not have time or cash to return. And so I maximized the opportunity, and then I was able to go into the workforce with a little bit of a leg up. You don't know when an opportunity is going to come again. Act if something's ahead of you that you think is going to help, and don't presume that opportunity is going to come up in the future. It may not.
I was really lucky growing up to be exposed to different countries and different ways of life, and I had a really strong family support network, so I really felt able to just follow the opportunities and like be challenged and continue to learn. And I feel very fortunate I was able to work in London, I worked in New York, I worked in DC. Having the courage to go off on your own independently and do things like that without maybe friend or family as a support network, those were really life-changing sort of career opportunities for me, and it's turned out well.
I would say it's to learn. It's a mindset, and it was also a decision of always be in this learning mode. We learn, we don't realize how much is coming at us on a given day, even when we're on a weekend, right? We're always learning. There's always something new. I used to do it on a monthly basis, and now I'm like doing it on a daily basis. Is like to have that checkpoint to say, what did I learn today? And how am I applying this knowledge? How can I be curious? If there's something I don't know, I ask. But that's the best thing, I think, that especially for young women, always be curious, always learn, because that's what's going to push you further.
For me as an executive, it's when I'm at work, really being present at work, being in the building if I can. I know that lots of jobs are changing. For me personally, being here with my colleagues is really motivating to me. It helps to keep me focused. And also making sure that I don't have distractions at work. I take emergency calls, but I don't take personal calls, not responding to texts, not getting distracted with personal email, just really keeping the pledge that I have made to PenFed to be 100% here for them.
A really very basic thing that I do every single day is I walk outside to go get lunch. Doesn't matter what the weather is, I pack accordingly, and I just want to get outside, get in nature, have a break. People try and schedule time with me over lunch, and I generally say no. And that's how I am looking after myself, so that I have energy to put into everyone else for the rest of the day.
Keep up that curiosity. One of my mentors, I was taking on, my previous job, I was taking on a new assignment. And I went and talked to my mentor, and it was overseas. And I said, how do I handle this? What advice do you have for me? And he said, just be curious. He's like, you're going into a new environment. You don't know the people. You don't know the job. Be curious. Ask questions. No question is a dumb question. And we tend to say, oh, I have a stupid question. Can I ask? Stop that vocabulary. Just stop it, right? There's no stupid question. It's actually worse if we don't know the answer and we just make things up. So being curious is something that that has always resonated with me, and it's always good to ask.